but we can start now. Why don't you find an easy seat, take the meat from your seat, allow the sit bones to ground into the earth, and let's close our eyes and kind of calm down. At least me. You guys are probably already calm. So let's just relax, close our eyes, take a deep breath in, and then exhale loudly and long. Letting go of any stress or tension of the day. And I know it's early in the morning, but I've had already enough stress. Maybe you've had stress yesterday or last night. I don't know. Maybe you slept well, maybe you didn't. So let's take another deep breath in. Inhale. Open the mouth and exhale loudly and long. Letting go. And then we're going to really just focus on our breath. Think about allowing the tailbone to reach into the earth. Lengthening up through the spine, reaching the crown of the head to the sky, and breathing. Think about opening the heart, allowing the shoulders to soften and move down and back toward the back wall. Maybe even think about lifting the heart and toning the belly just a bit. And then continue to think about the tailbone reaching into the earth and softening the hips. Whenever we get nervous or we may have emotional, stuff in our hips or just things that get us stressed, and we hold it sometimes in our hips, sometimes in our shoulders, sometimes in our lower back. So think about your hips. Today is supposed to be happy hips. We worked on hips last night in class. We're going to work on them a little bit again today. So take another deep breath in, filling up all the way to the collarbones, and slowly exhale. And then we're going to start to tilt our heads to one side, stretching the neck and allowing the shoulders to come back down. Inhale back to center and exhale the head to the other side. Stretching that side of the neck and then really taking the shoulders down. Inhale back to center, exhale to the first side. Inhale back to center and exhale to the last side. Inhale back to center and exhale your chin toward your chest. Inhale your face toward the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, face to the sky. And bringing your head back to center. And then we're going to shrug our shoulders up because I'm tense in my shoulders right now. So we're going to shrug them up, squeeze away all the old blood, and then we're going to release them. And then shrug them up, hugging the shoulders, hugging the muscles, and then we're going to release. And one more time, shrugging the shoulders and releasing. We're going to inhale up, exhale down and around. Inhale up, exhale back down and around. Inhale up, exhale back down and around. And we're going to inhale them from the back up, rolling them forward. Inhale back up, roll them forward. One more time, inhaling up, exhaling down. And then we're going to come back to center, and then we're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head, and we're going to do some seated cat-cows, and we're going to round the back to the back wall. Inhale, rolling the belly forward, opening the heart, looking up. Exhale, starting at the tailbone, rounding the back, releasing the head and neck. Inhale, rolling the belly forward, opening the heart, looking up. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, opening up. And we're going to come back to center. And then we're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head. We're going to squeeze our core to the center. We're going to take the right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind. We're going to inhale and lengthen. Using the core strength, we're going to turn, exhaling. We're going to inhale deep into the belly and breathe. That's the trick. Tight core, but breathing deep into the belly. And I'm wondering if you can hear me breathe, since I have this microphone right by my mouth. Letting go of the backhand, we're going to reach overhead in a side stretch, and this feels really good in the morning. Opening the heart to the sky. Breathing. Inhale, coming back to center. Rolling the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head, squeezing the core in, taking the left hand to the right knee, the right hand behind. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale and turn, using core strength to turn your body. And breathe deep into the belly, softening the hips. Breathe. And letting go of the backhand and reaching overhead in a side stretch and opening the heart to the sky. And breathing. Very nice. Inhale, coming back to center. And we're going to make our way to tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to inhale, dropping the belly, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, dropping the belly. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching the head long, tailbone long. We're going to shift the right hip out, looking at the right hip. Inhale, coming back to center, shifting the left hip out, looking at the left hip. Coming back to center, we're going to curl our toes under and press into downward facing dog. We're going to bend one knee, pressing one heel down, and then bend the other knee, pressing the other heel down. And then we're going to continue walking the dog and allowing this to be a lazy down dog, getting the hips involved. You know, maybe letting them go side to side, maybe stretching the side a little bit. Maybe beginning to push the earth away with your hands. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Very nice. And then we're going to find our nice downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana is what this is called in Sanskrit. See if you can really press the heels down. And you don't have to force this. This is early in the morning. See if you can draw the navel in, reach the chest toward the thighs, and breathe. Nice. Inhale up to your toes. Exhale down to your heels. Inhale up to your toes. Exhale down to your heels. One more time. Inhaling up to the toes. Exhale down to the heels. And then we're going to inhale up to the toes, bend the knees, look forward, and walk the feet up toward the hands. And then we are going to inhale to a flat back. Release down to Uttanasana. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Breathe. And we're going to bow straight forward, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Release down to Uttanasana. Sweep the arms out to the sides all the way up. Clasp the hands together, roll the shoulders back, draw the navel in, reach the tailbone toward the earth. Inhale, exhale to one side. Inhale to the center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center, and we're going to dive back down, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Release down to Uttanasana. Take the left foot back. Find your lunge. Breathe. Reach the heart forward. We're going to sweep the arms forward and up in a crescent. And then we're going to release the hands down. Then we're going to take that back knee down. Shift the hips back, flex the right foot, breathe, stretching the hamstrings. Maybe dig this heel into the ground and draw it back toward you. Right hip crease drawing back, stretching the hamstrings and calves. And then we're going to reach forward, lifting the back leg into a lunge, really stretching the legs. Opening the heart, looking up. And then as we shift the weight back, the hips back, we're going to take a big giant step with the back foot forward, pressing the back heel down. And we're going to take this right hip crease back again, breathing. This is pyramid pose. Then we're going to inhale, lengthen through the body, reaching the crown of the head long, breathing. You should probably be able to hear me breathe. Inhale, exhale, release the head toward the shin. Really huge hamstring and calf stretch. And then we're going to take a step back, coming back into our lunge. Bend the back knee down. Take the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Scoot that right foot over. And then we're going to take the hands one hand length in front. And we may need a block, may not. Depends on what's going on with you and how tight you are this morning. Maybe bring a block here. Bring your forearms down to the block. And come into lizard pose. Breathe. If you like, you can take that right foot onto the edge and open up the knee. If you don't like it, don't do it. Hopefully you're still out there with me. Inhale. Press that foot down. See if you can press the inside of the right foot down. See how that really stretches the inner groin. Breathe. When you're ready, take out the block, place your hands on the earth, lift this back knee, take the right arm underneath, place your hand here, and see if you can get your hands about parallel. Now this is a difficult thing sometimes for your hips because we're going to strengthen the hips a little bit. We're going to lift the hands and breathe. Take about 3 breaths here. And then release. And then we're going to take that right hand on the outside of the right foot. We're going to scoot this right foot all the way over to the left. And before you bring your weight down, make sure your knee and the front of your leg is okay. Make sure they're happy because you don't want to tweak that knee. Then we're going to release down, open the heart, roll the shoulders back, draw the navel in, drop the tailbone, extend the back leg long. And let's see if we can find a release here. This can be tight, so if you have a blanket, you can put it under the right hip. Walk the hands forward, coming down to the forearms, and then see if you can find a way to rest your forehead, either on stacked fists or on flat hands. And just hang out here for a bit. If you need to, grab a blanket. I'm going to show you what that looks like. If you need to, which most people do, grab a blanket. And when we come into this pose, you can stick it underneath that part. Make it much more comfortable. You can use a pillow, a bolster, anything, and then come into it like this. And it's not nearly as difficult. And then just try to rest the forehead. And then when you're ready, place the hands into the earth. Remove your blanket. Curl the back toes under and take that leg all the way up to the sky and shake it out. And then bring that back down. We're coming down to table once again, rolling the shoulders back. We're going to extend the back leg. Reach the left hand out so the right leg is back. Toes are flexed. Flex toes straight down toward the floor. Reach the hand out. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Reaching out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reaching out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reaching out. And then bending the back knee, reaching around for the foot, pressing the foot into the hand, opening the heart, looking up. And then lengthening out just a little bit more, finding about 1 millimeter more length and releasing down. Very nice. And then we're going to curl our toes under, press into downward facing dog. Find your good downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Reach the chest toward the thighs, releasing the head and neck, and breathe. And then we're going to inhale the left leg up, bending the knee, reaching it forward, coming into our lunge, reaching the heart forward, stretching those legs, breathing. And then we're going to bend the back knee down. Shift the hips back, flex the foot, breathing, heel back. The left hip crease is drawn back, stretching the hamstring and calf. And then we're going to move forward into our lunge, opening the heart. And then we're going to shift the hips back, but we're going to take a big step up. And then coming into pyramid pose, breathing. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, drawing the navel in. Coming into a flat back. And then release the head toward the shin. Exhaling. And when you're ready, we're going to come back into that lunge. Breathe. Bring that back knee down. Take the left hand on the inside of the left foot. We're going to walk the hands one hand length in front, and we're going to come down to our forearms. Breathe. Coming into lizard pose. Another breath here. And then see if you want to take that left foot on the edge, opening the knee just a little bit, just to feel what that feels like. If you don't want to, you don't have to. These are all options. Inhale, press that left foot back into the earth. Press the inside of the left foot into the earth a little more. You can feel it in the groin area, inner thigh. Then when you're ready, place the hands into the earth. Lift that back knee. Take the left hand underneath the right knee, sort of the left shoulder underneath, placing the hands here. And see if you can begin to lift the hands. And breathe. And then release. Taking that left hand on the other side. Scooting the left foot all the way over to the right, finding your pigeon pose, pigeon prep, opening the heart, extending the back leg, and if you need to, use the blanket underneath the left hip. See if you can find a release here, opening the heart, drawing the navel in, shoulder square, walking the hands forward, coming down to the forearms, taking a deep breath in and exhale and release down, resting the forehead. And then when you're ready, place the hands into the earth. Curl the back toes and then walk the hands all the way back to the hips, opening the heart. And then placing the hands back into the floor, curling the back toes under, lifting that left leg up to the sky, and shaking it out. And releasing that down to the ground, bending back down to your tabletop, extending the left leg long, flexing the feet, toes pointed straight down. Reach the right hand long. Breathe, lengthening. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, and reaching out. Exhale, elbow to knee, and reaching out. And one more time, exhale, elbow to knee, and reaching out, breathing, lengthening, bending the back knee, reaching around for the foot, pressing the foot into the hand, opening the heart to the sky, maybe taking the foot up toward the sky, breathing. And then reaching out one more time, and then coming back down. And then pressing yourself into child's pose. Resting the forehead into the earth. Bringing the hands maybe back toward the feet. And maybe you can think about allowing anything that's not serving you to move through your forehead and be released into the earth. Just resting. Maybe stay there for another couple minutes. Maybe not. It's up to you. And then when you're ready, see if you can make your way to a seated position, perhaps keeping your eyes closed for a few more moments. Allowing the shoulders to descend toward the earth. Being grateful for allowing yourself to get up early in the morning to practice yoga with me. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for sharing this morning with me. It's always a pleasure to teach yoga. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Namaste. Join me on Thursday at 7 a.m. Thank you.